Hello, my name is Dean Ramsden, and I am a therapeutic energy healer. Many people think that the most important ingredient of working with an energy healer is the impact of the spirit world working through the psychic healer for the benefit of the client. Spirit world contact and energy body interactions with chakras and chakra cords are definitely a major part of energy healing and do provide a unique resource in service of healing from the past and to living our best life. But it is not the only aspect that makes a difference for clients. The foundation of a therapeutic approach, one which emphasizes the clearing away of hindrances to rebalancing and strengthening the healthy self, requires several factors, ones that encourage and support deep healing in a client's life. Let's go over each step of a therapeutic energy healing process, and we will return later to how the spirit world helps this practical process. Firstly, the energy healer strives to create a deep relaxation response in the client, as usually they lie down to receive supportive energy work from the healer, either in person or at a distance. In a therapeutic process, we first address the presenting complaint or the main issue of contention in the client's life. But we are also looking for deeper issues, ones that fuel the complaint or mask any issue that has not yet been addressed by the client. This greater issue and its resolution in the client's life is the key focus of any healing. Yes, we first want to get the client out of suffering, out of pain. But at the same time, we then want to increase their physical and emotional balance so the suffering will not return. In addition to the detective work that addresses the client's issue and presenting complaint, we want to introduce extra support in the way of unused or available resources in the client's life. For instance, if there are issues around physical health, we not only want to uncover the psycho-emotional underpinnings, but also steer the client towards lifestyle changes, ones that add something missing to their lives. My label for this is resource, as in the use of something missing that will rebalance or ultimately enhance the client's life. My assumption is that each client is unconsciously aware of the causes of their imbalance or their suffering, and that by talking about it with another person in a therapeutic way, in getting a different perspective on their situation, the solution to the presenting complaint begins to emerge into the client's awareness. Hence, I always pass on to the client a transcript of each of their sessions in case they are willing to review the session, to read through it, and see for themselves their situation from a different perspective. Another resource I offer is the reinforcement recording, which is the choice to replay the audio of the session again and again so as to have the client's energy healing session deepen into their energy body and into their awareness. Repetition gives better results than any singular healing. Finally, there is a resource in having a longer set of sessions in that both the client can relax, knowing that the healer is now familiar with them and their situation, and the therapeutic process can truly begin. A therapeutic process ideally is where we allow contact with another to both illuminate our own identity as well as shine a light on what we are not seeing about ourselves or about our situation. In sharing ourselves with a therapeutic other, we stimulate a deep healing and transformational process. Single sessions can give support and are a great entry point, but multiple sessions over time can lead to sustainable transformation and healing of the past. These steps I've covered are ancient in nature, even though we have updated them for the modern client. But in fact, awakening the ancient process of spiritual healing is the backbone of any therapeutic approach to either energy healing or psycho-emotional healing. In the end, the client is somehow separated from wholeness, either within themselves or with the world around them. But the answer is contained within the question. Energy healing helps us shift our focus from the question to the answers, and then we only need to implement the change into our lives. As I stated at the beginning of this video, the impact of the spirit world is important. But when we follow these therapeutic steps, those we touched on today, ones that walk us from a problem towards the solution, we both heal and we transform our lives. We help to co-create our own lives in this way, rather than just have our lives unfold or handed to us by others. Our healing process should be an active one, not a passive one, if we wish to fast track, to speed up our personal process to transform into our highest potential in this lifetime. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.